With this galactic death ray mounted to my fully operational space station, I will destroy all of those who do not bow down to my greatness. Robot, fire up the generator! Once the ray hits your puny little planet and causes the earthquakes and weather disasters, the people will be less of the rebel individuals they are now. They will be more tractable, easier to rule.
You mean create slaves?
They'll be happier with less and more pleased with their new ruler. That ruler could be you.
Never!
You would rather die than rule by Imperial command? I'm disappointed. I would much rather have you by my side and vaporize you into oblivion. But as you wish.
Alana, we have to get out of here.
The seismic activity is causing all the tunnels to cave in, making it virtually impossible to get to the surface.
It's only a matter of seconds before all the air down here is gone.
Whatever can we do?
We'll find a way out of here. Or my name isn't Blaze Maddock, Intergalactic Space Ranger. It's the end for you, Dr. Disaster. You won't get away this time.
That is where you are wrong, Blaze Maddock. I do not plan to escape. I plan to eradicate you.
Blaze! He's got a disintegration pistol!
Dad, you're missing it. Dad, leave the popcorn. You're missing the best parts.
9 seconds.
Dad! Dad! Dad? Dad? Dad?
Hayden, come on, hurry up. Let's go. You don't want to be late.
Okay, so now you got your backpacks. I don't want you to keep the Clarks waiting.
Why can't I stay home?
By yourself. All day playing video games? I don't think so. Besides, you need to get out. You know, Ava will be there. You like her.
Used to.
That's not nice. Besides, you need to do something fun, you know, besides burning things.
I'm not burning things, Mom. I'm getting B-roll.
Yeah, well, you can get your B-roll later. Now, do you have everything?
Yes.
Okay, your lunch?
Yes.
The emergency phone?
Yes.
Hey, my hug. Okay, have fun, sweetheart.
I won't.
Oh, Kaden. Here.
Thanks.
He goes to get one-on-one training with the coach. He's tall, and eventually he's gonna go to the NBA.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
I just want to call my mom. I'll meet you inside.
Okay, do you want me to save your spot?
No, I'll be a couple minutes.
Okay, I'll see you inside.
Hi. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Crap.
This is a song about a strong girl.
You're late.
I wasn't watching the time.
You said you wanted a job. You said you wanted
I'd be on time. I know, I'm sorry.
Even if you're collecting cans, you gotta be on time. Where's your bag?
Crap.
You gotta remember two things. Be on time and remember your bag.
No, I know. I was helping a woman with a flat tire.
This is the same woman that lost her cat and whose baby was rushing down the hill in her baby stroller.
Could be.
You gotta get your crap together and stop trying to scam people.
I know.
Here, take this. Start on that side of the street and get every corner. I don't pay you to ditch my posters and hang out.
Yes, sir, Magic Mike.
Well, get going.
Looks like we've got ourselves an unwanted avatar.
Wrong stage, out of time.
Sorry, I just saw you guys.
And this level's a bonus stage, and we don't like unwanted players. One comes onto our platform, and one better bring coins.
Yeah! Yeah, well, Goomba stomping.
Hey, that's mine.
Player 2 has entered the game. Rocky, we ain't no boss. Drop the stick. Come on, let's not make this a hack and slash. Doesn't sound like a very fair PvP to me.
We're just having a casual game.
Hey, Galga, I think you and your boys better warp on out of here before it's game over.
All right, boys. Pack it up. This minigame's over.
Game over.
You're lucky I saw you come down here. I guess you owe me.
Yeah, I guess.
Haven't seen you around here. My name's Rocky. Those arcade kids are always looking for someone to push around, always tagging a new kid, and their leader does not like people playing in his domain.
Oh.
a young Spielberg. You looking to make the next epic? Wait. Nah, you look more like a high concept sort of visionary. It takes a whole lot to contain all this star power. Tell my fans out there, I find your lack of faith disturbing. I'm sorry, Hal. I cannot do that. Ray, if someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes! Oh, there is chocolate in the center of this hard candy shell. Does this silent artist have a name?
Caden.
By Jove, I think he's got it. So where'd you get the camcorder?
Bought it.
Oh, it's pretty neat. I like it.
Thanks.
Well, this is where I leave you.
Okay.
I'd like to say it's been a blast, but you really should watch what alleys you walk down.
Thanks again.
Wait. I guess you still owe me.
Oh, you?
You may rely on the kindness of strangers, but this girl likes to get paid.
Okay, well, I don't really have much on me. See?
Well, that's a start, I guess, but you owe me.
Okay.
Getcha. Tell my fans out there, I find your lack of faith disturbing. I'm sorry, Hal. I cannot do that. Ray, if someone asks you if you're a god. Hey, Charlie, what's up?
Magic Mike left you all your flyers for your poster run today. But he told me I'm supposed to give you crap for being late again. Yeah, unfortunately though, today's your last day. You got some big gig out west, he's not going to need your help anymore. On the plus side though, when you finished your run, you got your pay. But I've never been really happy about that guy. Never liked him. He's always giving you such a hard time about that poster run, and no one reads that junk anyway.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I guess.
What's the matter, Rocky? You having problems scamming tourists with your Canadian maps to the stars?
Okay, that was one time. And in my defense, how was I supposed to know that it would lead to so many people believing that 24 Sussex Drive was Ryan Gosling's summer home?
Girl lost her job.
What happened to Mike?
He left is what happened. Story of my life.
You know what they say. When one door closes, another door opens.
Yeah, well, I don't know who's closing all these doors. I ain't selling encyclopedias.
Since Mike's gone, I don't think you have to do that today.
What else am I gonna do? Unwanted avatar? Hey, what's up, Coppola? Looking for some Hollywood big shot to make an offer we can't refuse.
You talking to me?
Nope, that's Scorsese, but pretty close. Come on, I thought we were done with all that shy crap. You see, conversations are had between two people. One person asks a question or makes a statement, and the other person, that's you, responds. It isn't nice to—
And what would you like to talk about?
Not the cheery, how you doing, Rocky, I was hoping for, but that's a start. This is the second time I've seen you wandering around the downtown core, and I think it might be the beginning of a new habit. Not a bad one, mind you, but a habit nonetheless.
A habit?
You got some kind of parrot disease? Always repeating back at people what they say?
No.
What I'm saying is you seem to be lost in Oz with no understanding of what you're getting yourself into. But lucky for you, I know my way down this yellow brick road and would be honored to be your Tin Woman tour guide.
Why the Tin Man? Not the Scarecrow or the Lion?
Neither really suit my personality. On one hand, you've got a moron, dumber than a bag of rocks, no brain. And then the Cowardly King, which trust me when I say I'm not. Well, maybe a queen because I'm loud and in charge. But we'll make sure you have no problems like yesterday.
And what if I decline this generous offer?
Like I said, an offer you can't refuse. The way I see it, if I don't come with you, you'll get into loads of trouble. Plus, there is the fact that you still owe me.
You're saying you want to hang out with me because I owe you a debt?
Well, kind of. I would drop the whole debt part if you would help me with something I already know you're good at.
What's that?
Holding a camera. See, there's a film festival happening this summer that's for amateurs, and the way I see it, we're some of the most amateurs of all amateurs, which leads me to believe that we could create something awesome.
Not interested.
Seriously?
Yep.
What do you have better to do?
Anything?
Well, guess I'm beat. But That being your final decision, I say hand over the camera and we both go our separate ways.
Excuse me?
Like I said, I would forget the whole you owe me part of our little arrangement, but if you can't find it in your heart to help a girl, then I'd take the camera as payment for saving your bacon.
You saving me doesn't mean...
You agreed you owed me, so it's mine.
Listen, I've got some lunch in my bag if you want that.
Crap! It's the arcade kids!
Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Just... Yeah.
You run pretty fast for a string bean.
Yeah, you too. Have you come to give me back my camera?
Not exactly. We agreed that you owed me one and the payment ended up being the camera, but I offered you an alternative and you didn't seem interested.
Listen, I've brought a bit more money from past birthdays and Christmases, which I'd be more than happy to give to you if you just give it back.
Kid, I don't understand why you won't just help me. I really don't want your camera, I just want your help. And honestly, it seems like you've got the time. You're just wandering around here without a purpose, and I'm giving you just that. As the director, you get to call the shots and weave whatever story you want. I would just be your humble thespian.
I really don't know how to put a film together.
Was that it? We can figure it out. After all, we've got one of the greatest backlots any film could ever want. Her Majesty Ottawa, our nation's capital.
If we do this, I call the shots?
Yes, sir.
And we can do any kind of film.
If you can imagine it, then we can work it out.
Science fiction, then.
Ooh, an epic space opera, eh? That might be a bit more difficult, but we can manage. I mean, if Kubrick staged a landing on the moon, then I'm pretty sure we can create an at least half-believable intergalactic mini-serial. I mean, really, we just need a couple cardboard boxes, spray-painted black with holes poked in them, and we've got space in all its vastness. I say we scout locations, and then everything else should just fall into place.
Okay. I'm in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you ready to shoot today?
I have my camera, and I've written a couple pages of a story, but honestly, I don't think it's that good.
Like I said, this film relies on me being the face and charm in front of the camera while you deal with all this technical mumbo-jumbo.
Yeah, I said I'd help you shoot this, but that doesn't mean I've ever done anything like it before. I'm sure I could string together a couple lines of dialogue, but are they anything the audience is actually going to want to watch?
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for the premiere to know for sure.
That's a problem in my books. What's the point of doing this if we're going to produce garbage?
How could it be anything but great with me as your main actor?
Why don't you ask Nicolas Cage that? Has he been in anything good since Con Air?
True that.
Hey, guys. Hey. So, we ready to go?
Who's this?
This is nobody. Ava, go back to the summer program.
I'm not nobody. Hi, I'm Ava Clark, longtime friend of Caden, and your new companion.
Sorry, but what? Caden, you better deal with this. We're burning prime daylight here.
Ava, you need to leave. You're gonna be late.
No, I'm part of whatever this is now.
No, you're not.
Oh, I think I am.
Ava, I don't want you to be in trouble. Your mother sent you to this summer program so you wouldn't get into any.
Well, what about yours? I'm sure she wanted you to ditch out.
My mother knows where I am and what I'm doing. I call her every morning and we chat.
Caden, why do you think I'm
What? I don't.
Then why do you think that lie is gonna fool me?
Ava, stop this and just go back, please.
No. The way I see it is we're already gonna be in trouble just so you don't really go to the program. This way, I can watch out for you. Make sure you don't get into any real trouble.
I don't need a babysitter.
No, you don't, but I'm bored in those classes. And every day you're so happy when you come back from wherever it is you go. So let me put it this way, I'm in or I tell.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I would. And I know your mom's gonna be mad.
What do you know? A woman after my own heart. Caden, I think she's brought up a ton of good points, which makes me believe that she's in.
What?
She's gonna rat you out, and I'm not saying I like or really encourage that, but she has Aspire Pokeballs. Welcome aboard.
Rocky?
Hey, that's mine!
Nope. If you're with us, then it's ours, i.e. the group's.
I have a hard time believing my personal thoughts are gonna help us as a group.
Not your personal thoughts, your talent. How shall I put it? We have a special need, and you fill that special need.
I honestly haven't written that much.
Yes, but what you have written has style and flair, and what we have right now is pretty stale and rough.
Hey, like I said, strung together. Plus, I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay, but why settle for not that bad when we can bring out a professional?
Me?
Her?
Yes, and seeing as you're part of the group, you need a role now. And if we have some well-crafted lines strung together, it'll make my star shine that much brighter.
Well, I did say I'm in, so I'm in.
Okay, you're in.
Well, we've got the written word, their master to direct, and little old me. We have work to do. To the Batcave! So we're going with sci-fi as an overall concept.
Sci-fi is a huge starting point, so we need to narrow that just a bit.
Well, a hair director wants something epic. Something to rival the War in the Stars.
You said epic. I just said sci-fi.
So, robot uprising, alien invasions, spaceship battles?
Yes, yes, and yes. We can't limit ourselves in this. We just need to figure out how to do what we want and just do it.
As long as I'm not playing no space damsel. After all, I am the star of this series, the captain of this Flash Gordon homage.
Story is king, people, so we really need to come up with a narrative.
What I need is an awesome costume with laser pistols, and I will hum this solo. Caden!
What?
Kinda lost you there, boss.
Sorry. But I think I just figured out our plot.
For eons, a war has waged in the stars between the terrifying galactic cybernetic empire, who have conquered most of the galaxy, and the benevolent Cosmic Federation, who has struggled to push them back on every front. The Cosmic Federation, only having one great hero left, has sent her out to retrieve a power source so great that it alone could turn the tides of this barbaric conflict. It is on the planet X where we find our hero, Major Miracle.
I grabbed everything from inside that we could use. I'm still amazed we survived that landing.
It was rough, but you had me behind the stick, so there was never anything to fear.
I'm pretty sure we blew up, then crashed.
What do you think this is, a Saturday afternoon serial where the hero comes back even though they should have been dead from the episode before?
Is that a rhetorical statement?
No, it's a statement to show how absurd you sound. We need to find the MacGuffin.
I didn't realize Admiral MacGuffin has crashed as well.
No, I mean we need to find the Orb of Chaos before anyone else does.
We could just wait for backup, but then use Thirst Ship to find the orb.
Can't.
Can't? Why do you say that?
As in, we can't because I didn't send a distress signal.
What? Why?
Because we're the only ones that know the orb is on this planet.
If that's true, then why are we shot down?
For one reason. To propel the story!
Cut!
I'm still not sure about this line. And why is she spouting so much dialogue?
Your character is using my character like the audience for this film. She's explaining to me what we need to do in order for the audience to understand what we are really doing.
I've always been one to show, not tell. Convey, not bore.
How do we convey when we don't have the time or money to do it?
We have plenty of time. We just need our glorious writer to write a little less dialogue and a lot more action. Like me with a blaster or a sword, cutting through a horde of robots just to get the message across that we're at war.
How's this for descriptive?
The acting's alright, but it doesn't tell the audience anything.
Paperboy speeding down a path, about to smash. Nope, not about to. Smash into our only camera.
Sorry, guys. Shouldn't have left your camera there.
Are you serious? Come on! Are you serious?
I guess this little endeavor is over. This is our only means to get this film done. Unless you have a camera.
Nope.
Do you?
Are you serious?
I don't think we have enough footage to put together a film with what we've shot.
Rocky! Rocky!
Crap. It's George the Foster Parental. I gotta go, guys.
Okay, should we wait for you here?
No, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll figure out this camera setback.
Are you serious?
So, am I going to a new home?
No, why would you ask?
Just figured it's been about 8 months, usually the time they ship me out. Don't worry, I never unpacked anyway.
Roxanne, we go through this every time you come here. The Thompsons aren't asking you to leave. This is just a regular checkup to see how things are going. So, how are things?
If you're asking if George or Tabitha do anything they're not supposed to, they don't. They're perfect foster parentals. They've integrated me into their collective and are trying to foster my love.
Are you not enjoying your time with them?
Enjoying? Yes, we're just the perfect Hallmark family. Disney might even make a Disney show about us. They might call it The Fosters.
Mr. Thompson.
George.
Mr. Thompson tells me that you spend a lot of your afternoons outside the apartment.
Well, I wouldn't want to get in the way of them and their own spawn.
It's really kind of a poor way of looking at things. The Thompsons invited you into their home, and from what I understand, they have tried to extend every hospitality they can to you.
Hey, it's not that I'm not grateful. It's kind that they do so much for me. I just have an outside life.
Really? Can you enlighten me?
All I can say is that a girl has to think about her future, and as generous as the Thompsons are, they're not going to be able to take care of my well-being forever. Soon enough, they're going to realize that their happy little family can sail a lot smoother without an anchor like me around.
Well, I really hope that you're not doing anything silly or even dangerous for that matter.
Nope.
I really think that you should try to involve yourself a little more with the Thompsons. From what I understand, they would really like it if you did.
Hey guys. Ready to smash out another scene?
Haha, funny, Rocky. It's destroyed.
Hi, Rocky. Is that a new shirt? I'm just trying to be positive in this series of unfortunate events.
Well, that's why I'm kind of late. I was trying to see if we could find a solution to our little problem.
I don't think there is a solution for Caden. He's always been kind of negative.
Haha, Ava. I'm hanging out with a group of comedians. I think our situation's pretty dire here. I spent quite a lot of money to buy this camera, and even if it wasn't the best, it was how we were going to pull off this film.
Well, if we can get Caden to stop being a Charlie Brown and good griefing his way through life, then I think I may have found a solution.
Does that make me Sally Brown? I mean, I know we're not related, but I've always found her to be optimistic and happy.
Sure. I had to call in a lot of favors, but I think I may have found a contact who can hook us up with some equipment.
Now remember, if you have any other questions with this equipment, just let me know. I've put my card in the bag.
I know I will love it.
I'm pretty sure you will. Have yourself a great day. Hi, how can I help you? We're here to see Pierre. Are you another one of his corporate accounts? He's over there in the video section. Hey Pierre, the Goonies are here to see you.
Goonies? I always thought of us more as a monster squad.
I concur. Can I help you?
We're here to get some equipment.
Okay, what kind of equipment are you looking for?
Well, my friends here and I are looking to make the next great epic, and we were told that you are the Jedi Master to talk to on our cinematic journey. Jedi? Sounds like they've been talking to Conroy.
Who did you say they were here to see? Oh, jeez. Listen, I already told them I appreciate the fact they got me and my friends those tickets to that premiere, even though it was sold out for months. But I can't just keep handing out discounts all nilly-willy.
But he said that you are the master of the cinematic scene in this city.
He didn't say all that.
Okay, I may be slightly waxing your ego, but we really need some help.
Okay, what's your budget?
Budget? Our budget is our gratitude.
Okay, films aren't made on buttons and gratitude, little Padawan.
Well, you see, we had an accident the other day, and if we can't find something, anything to replace this camera, then my good friend here is going to feel the wrath of his Sith Lord of a father.
Je sais quand j'ai jamais d'enfant.
See how upset my friend is?
What do you want me to do? Like, I can't just give you a camera for free. This isn't a charity.
Well, you must have something, maybe old or used.
Old, you say? Might have something downstairs. Follow me.
What happened with Caden upstairs? I mean, it was perfect the way he laid it on thick, but I didn't know he could act that well.
You don't know much about Caden, do you?
No, we have more of a working relationship.
Caden lost his father a couple months ago.
Crap.
Crap is right. That's why he is the way he is. Before Caden lost his father, he was an outgoing individual, always cheerful and happy.
You should probably go upstairs and find him. I'll catch up with you two.
Yeah.
Voila. The old cable company left this behind when they got their new equipment. It's a little bit bigger than what you guys were using, but the quality's superior.
Awesome, thanks. Or should I say merci?
De rien.
Caden, it's okay. She didn't mean it. She didn't know.
Caden, I'm so sorry.
I know. After all, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
The important thing is, did you get what we needed?
Yes. But are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. What's in the box?
No, Caden, really, we should...
Enough. Just leave it. We have a job to do, and we should get back to filming. They had this just lying around?
Yep. Pierre said it's ours to use. This will definitely bring up our production quality, like almost what professionals use.
Maybe professionals from 5 years ago.
This will definitely help us finish this project. That's the important thing.
Setting out from their crashed vessel, our heroes wander forth into the desert, in search of the prize that has brought them to this planet, unaware that they are being followed.
Honestly, how much longer are we going to be walking in this desert? I'm so hot and sticky. I have sweat and sand in places and Ensign is never supposed to have things. Are you even listening?
What was that? Sorry, I could not hear a word you were saying.
Oh my god, you haven't been listening.
How could I over this loud music and cooling system I had installed before we left?
Are you serious?
As a heart attack, it's hot out here.
Hot is an understatement. I'm gonna die!
Stop being so dramatic. This is part of our quest. You see, I am the hero and we are on a journey.
Quest? Journey?
Absolutely. You see, as I said, we have a need, and we have to go out and search for that need in an unfamiliar situation, i.e. adapt to our situation. And if I'm correct, we're about to find our first goal right about now. Huh, that's odd. I thought I calculated that right. Yep, I was off. We're never gonna wake up from that sun ray.
What's going on?
The executives are trying to decide what to do with this next. They're figuring out whether we deserve the orb or not, but either way, I think we're gonna have to pay some sort of price.
Maybe a trial?
I don't know, that seems kind of generic.
Quiet, Marco! We, the heads, have decided, in order for you to have the Orb of Chaos, you must surpass our trial!
Guys, this new camera's awesome, and I'm sure the stuff we're getting's primo, but we do have one problem.
What? Finding a way to edit all of my amazingness?
I like how confident you are about your abilities.
What's that supposed to mean?
Guys, the problem is, where are we gonna put all this stuff?
What did you mean?
I mean, with the old camera, it was easy enough to just put in my bag and keep what we're doing on the down low, but the problem is we've gotten too big. I can't just bring this home without raising suspicion that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Same here.
I think I know of a place, but I've never left anything this important there. Ta-da!
Ta-da what? It's a trash bin. We're gonna throw it out?
No, silly.
Wow. Didn't notice that was there.
That's the point. I sometimes see small things that I trade here, but I've never left anything for a long period of time.
Shouldn't be too much longer.
Really? You think we're that close to being done?
I think we're well on our way. Most of the stuff we've gotten so far is gold.
Yay! Okay, we'll leave it here then. Now, Ava, what did you mean by confidence in reference to my acting?
Rocky?
Don't ask.
We can't not ask.
Will you guys just calm down and behave yourselves? These mouth breathers.
Hey, what was that? She told you a mouth breather. I'm telling.
These are my foster siblings. George had to go to work and Tabitha had to take the mad baby Max to the doctors, so... So I've been tasked with babysitting these two.
We're gonna shut down production for the day to watch your sisters.
Well, good luck with that. That's not what I signed up for.
Come on, you're gonna leave me all alone with these two misfits?
I don't think you have to worry about them.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, they just ran up that way.
Sweet Christmas, you guys have to help me find them.
Fine.
What did I tell you guys about running off like that?
If we do, there'll be heck to pay.
Don't think I used the word heck, but yes.
Here you go.
Wow, these are great.
All these?
Yes and yes.
Thanks, Charlie, for watching these two.
Hey, I didn't do anything. I just turned around, saw these two kids drooling behind me, so I gave them a couple of hot dogs.
Any chance you could do me a solid and watch them?
I can't watch them. I got a hot dog stand to run, but I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna need it.
Well, how hard could it be to watch these kids?
Well, we did have plans, but they've all gone out the window with these two around.
So find some way to involve them.
Charlie, you're a great guy and all, but I think you might have lost some screws.
I might be crazy, but you guys are doing some show and tell thing with that camera. Why don't you find some way to put them in it?
Honestly, I'm not following.
He's saying we use them in our film.
Yeah, like you have a word for that. People in a film that aren't the stars or something?
Oh, they could be extras.
Yeah, make them extras.
Well, you're the writer. What role could you give them?
Major Miracle is being pursued by a group of evil robots, isn't she?
Yes.
Well, if Charlie could kindly lend us some tinfoil, which I'm sure he has, we will have our first villains.
Cool!
Robot!
On arriving at the trail, the two space rangers are ambushed.
Almost got that figured out. Almost, but I just hate to get it wrong. These robots are quick and there's a lot of them. Send one to the junkyard and another one pops up. It's like an endless stream of the things.
That always seems to happen. The cheaper they look, the more there are.
Yep. Got it! And I just blasted the last one. That was almost too easy.
Robot!
I just want to thank you for helping me with these two today.
Hey, it wasn't babysitting. They were actually useful.
I guess you're right. Anything that helps move production along. Plus, I thought they were pretty cute. Pew, 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 pew. They were pretty cute, weren't they? I know that it's the weekend and all, but if you guys can make it downtown, I want to treat you guys to an Ottawa tradition.
What do you mean?
It's Glow Fair this weekend.
Yeah, so I told my mom I was staying at Ava's place this evening.
And I told mine the same, so it looks like we're free until tomorrow. Well then, shall we?
I love this time of year.
Yeah, it is beautiful out here.
You know, there are some nights where I feel like the weight of the world is crashing down on me and like I really have no place to call my own. When I feel like that, I come here. It just seems to calm me down.
I can see that. Hey, Rocky. Thanks for the great day.
My pleasure.
Do you guys ever wonder where this world is taking you?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, what it has planned for you? Where will you end up in the years to come?
College, maybe?
Maybe. Do you ever think about that kind of thing, Rocky?
All I know is that I won't be here.
You leave in Ottawa?
Why wouldn't I? It's not like Ottawa's ever given me anything worthwhile.
Then what's your master plan?
My future.
You're gonna make postcards?
I believe she's referring to what is on the postcard.
Hollywood?
Yep, LA. That's where everyone who is anyone goes to make it in this business.
Wow, so you really want to be an actress?
Actor, director, producer, anything that gets me far away from here.
I guess it's a goal. Better than Caden's goal of eating the world's biggest gummy bear.
Hey, that was my goal when I was 5. Well then, Ava, what's your goal?
Goal? I asked you guys that question because I don't really have a goal. I enjoy being a kid. When else are we not gonna have to worry about the everyday grind and just be ourselves? I like being a kid.
Being a kid sucks. Not being able to do what you want when you want.
Seems like you have a lot of freedom right now.
Way more than any other kid I've ever known.
It's all an illusion.
But that's what life is. An illusion.
You should really write that down. He'll go great in one of the books you might write one day.
Maybe I will.
Hey, you kids!
Last night was so much fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad you guys came.
Yeah, thanks for taking us.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure.
A lot of fun.
Did you come back last night and move our stuff?
No. Why would I do that?
Well, it's gone.
Well, this place is a dump. It could have been taken out with the garbage.
Pac-Man.
Like the game?
Yes, but in this case, it's the person.
Now get over here! Waka waka fireball! Nah, nah, nah. That won't do crap as I lay down a flawless victory and toss you right to the bit of spike. Waka yoga flame. Dukin! Waka?
What's up, guys? Did I disrupt another debate for the ages?
No, I'm just schooling this dot muncher, but what can we do for you?
Well, we've come to restore the peace in our lives.
Waka? Really?
No, you morons. We've come to see whose house it is.
Hope no one sees the Great Tard.
They can't stop us?
You see, this is where you're wrong, kid. Only those with an invitation may enter. Unless you know the password. Waka.
It's ridiculous.
I guess this isn't going to be as easy as I thought.
Well, are you sure they have our equipment?
No doubt in my mind.
It always rush the big guy while you take out the skinny.
Well, guys, we're in.
What?
How?
I answered the password. It was quite simple. Come on, guys. Every self-respecting gamer knows the ultimate gamer code. It is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. And with that, we're in.
The world is veiled in darkness. The winds stop. The sea is wild.
Sorry, Galaga, but we are neither the warriors of light nor do we come holding the orb.
Is everyone down here crazy?
This is the realm. We're in their establishment. Let Rocky do what she does best, and we'll get her stuff back.
She better work faster. I'm calling the cops.
You come to my house and evoke the fuzz? I believe he's threatening us, boys. If you really thought for a minute you could call them and they could possibly help you, you would have already done it. No, you have no grounds. You are a lost little child running around my streets in your fictional world without my permission. The streets are ruled by the arcade. Yeah! We choose what goes on and what doesn't. Your shiny treasures, the ones you abandon night after night, belong to us.
What do we have to do to get our stuff back?
You aren't listening. It's not your stuff anymore. Come on, Tarb, just give it back.
Fine. I challenge you.
What?
I said, I challenge you. You name your game, and if I win, you get back our gear.
And what do I get if I win?
I don't know, you already have your stuff. I guess I could offer you a role in our film, or just the satisfaction of showing your stormtroopers that yet again, you defeated an unworthy opponent.
Fine, I accept.
Game over.
You win.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Thanks for the game, Tar. Sorry I didn't give you the respect you deserve in your own realm.
Hey, kid. Seems I've been granted all these fabulous trinkets and looking for something to invest them in. I think what your film could really use is an executive producer.
Discovering the plan of Cosmic Federation, the evil Empire Targamas has come to the planet to deal with his enemies and take the power source for himself.
They have finally uncovered the orb. Legion.
Yes, Master.
Assemble the killbots. It's time we remove a minor annoyance from a major pain.
Robot.
You got the boom pole and mic there found for us?
Yeah, they got some pretty cool stuff in that basement. You know, this was really cool of you, not only to include Tug, but the rest of us as well. From what I've seen in the script, you guys actually stand a chance at winning something.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, what do you mean by win?
Walker? Yep, a couple more adjustments to the board should be ready to send our hero into space. She stuffs on this and boom, she'll be thrown into the mattresses. Walker? Well, you need to go get the mattress, a couple minor alterations, and this should be a fun scene.
Walker.
Robot invasion! You're getting better at delivering these lines.
Hey.
I can't believe we're finally at the last scene.
I know, and so many people. Good thing I extended the amount of roles we needed.
Yeah, this ending is going to be amazing. Once I get my jetpack, we'll get things started.
I left it in the hands of the props department. Who would have known we had a props department? Is this Rocky's jetpack?
Yeah, I was working on it all afternoon.
Can you make me one?
Yep, the team's on it right now.
I'm gonna take this to Rocky.
Okay.
Hey, Rocky.
Hey, have you seen Caden?
Yeah, we were chatting here earlier. He said he had to go?
What do you mean, go?
Oh, I mean he left.
Oh, okay, thanks. Caden! Didn't you hear me calling you? What's wrong?
You've been lying to us all along.
now I wouldn't call it lying, more like I just didn't fill you in on everything.
I trusted you. So did Ava.
I didn't lie, I just left out some details.
You said you needed my help. You said it was our project and I would call the shots. You never mentioned anything about prize money.
Listen, Caden, I did it for your benefit. I knew the money would just get to your head, plus you seem stressed out enough as is. And I did let you call the shots after all. Who took science fiction?
No, don't you twist this around. It's been a rocky show from the start. You added Ava. You put your sisters in. Look around. All these people. They're here because of you. It's all been a scam. Saw a poor boy down in his luck. You decided to use him.
Down on his luck? You mean the fact that your dad died?
Don't you dare bring him into this.
Why not? It's why you are the way you are.
Shut up!
No, you shut up. All you do is complain and mope. Sure, I didn't realize you were going through something when I met you, but Ava tells me this isn't who you are. This isn't your personality.
You don't understand. He's gone.
Hayden, you need to get over yourself. Me? I don't have crap. My parents, I never knew them because they didn't want me. So yeah, I used you to pull all this together, and yeah, I didn't mention any prize money because I need this. I need that money. It's the only way I can get away from all of this into a better life.
So that's it. You just leave? Don't we mean anything to you? Ava and I?
I do look good in this.
No, rookie. I'm the most powerful space ranger there ever was. No being in the universe can stand up to Major Miracle! Jetpack again!
No!
What did you say?
No, you don't, and neither does Ava. You guys are both just a means to an end, a way for me to get away. Hey, look at my jetpack.
Ava!
You gotta get into the groove. Get into the groove.
really am sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you or anything. I just got caught up in it all and I started to think that we were in this together. I didn't mean for things to get that out of control.
Shh. We're on.
I grabbed everything from inside that we could use. I'm still amazed we survived that landing. Well, you had me as your pilot, so there was never anything to fear in the first place. I'm pretty sure we crashed, then we blew up. Little did you know, I crashed us on purpose, just so that we could come find the Orb of Chaos. Why were we shot down in the first place? It's just an element of the story. It's fine, just go along with it. It's all good, we'll go find the Orb of Chaos. Okay, let's do it. Let's go find some robots. Ma'am! Robots around the premises! We must fight them off. Follow me. All aboard! Go, go, go! Pew, 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 pew! Pew, 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 pew! Pew, pew, pew! Pew, pew! Pew, 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 pew! Yeah! Pew, 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 pew! Pew, pew! Oh God, they're coming! Oh my God, they're gonna get us! Do not fear. Major Miracle is here. Stay over! Stay here. I will find you cover. Come! I'm covering you. Look, there's one there. First, we gotta get out of here. Abort! Abort! There's too many robots! Board the evacuation ship! Pew, pew! Don't die on me now. With the power of friendship and adventure, we can conquer the evil of the galaxies together.
You're a major miracle. More than that, my miracle. Fight the robots and discover your powers.
But I may be major miracle, but your friendship is the greatest miracle I've ever encountered.
Goodbye, my friend.
No! No!
Let's get going. My mom said she'd take us all for ice cream.
So now that that's been done, I was thinking maybe your next film should be an old-fashioned buddy cop film. No! What about a horror film? Is he on?
I don't know.
Do you see him?
You are.
Okay. I'm just so scared. Where is he? Get away
to the queen, baby.